All right. Let's make sure we're live on everything. And recording. Okay, why are these two different ones? I guess I have two different arts. Interesting. Okay. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Thursday. We're almost through the week. Go us. Ugh, man. Long day at work today, but we made it through. Hope everybody is ready for some interesting decks. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into it. So, first deck we're gonna be playing, we are playing a mono green Elves build. I actually based this off of a mono green modern deck I was taking a look at, because I realized we do have a lot of the same pieces that modern has for Elves to be able to succeed in standard, I think. The one thing we're missing is something that creates tokens continuously when you play other elves, as well as a couple of other things that are slightly worse. But other than that, it's pretty solid. So basically, our package is we're doing Badger Mole Cub things. I know, everybody's favorite. Along with Gene Pollinator, one of the non-elves in here. We've got Land of War Elves, of course. I also have included Druid of the Cowl in this deck to set up for even more even more ramp into basically our big things. The goal of this deck is actually to cast a Celestial Reunion on Craterhoof Behemoth. So we're trying to ramp up as quickly as possible, and then since we're playing a lot of elves, a lot of the times we have enough mana to be able to tap it, go find a Craterhoof, and then win the game on the spot. So to make sure that happens, we have a lot of other elves in the deck. We've got a Virulent Emissary. A couple of these, I will say, are mostly supposed to be sideboard pieces, but I figured I should include at least one of in the main deck for what they're sideboarded against. This card, of course, is against mono red and burn decks. Things that are trying to go really quickly and load the ground. And then we've got Dwinion's Elite, which is kind of our token generator. Lorwyn is our thing that makes it not mono green, technically, even though it's still mono green. Let's just go find another creature or a land if we need it. Nature's Rhythm is another backup for Celestial Reunion and can be played again from the graveyard, which is pretty sick. Formidable Speaker lets us discard a card and go find a creature. A lot of times we'll play this, and it lets us untap things, which is very good with Elvish Archdruid, which can tap for green mana for every elf you control. We've also got a Reclamation Sage to help out with the artifact decks. We've got a Sentinel of Lost Lore to help out with the graveyard stuff that we might need to answer. And we've got Tyra the Pummeler, which is really good against control decks. We've also got Champions of the Perfect, which let us draw cards every time we play a creature spell, which we'll play a lot of. And then, of course, 2 Craterhoofs on the top. Mana base, pretty simple. We have 18 lands because we have so many things that tap for mana. We've got Forest, we've got Bossing Sade, Earthbend, and Cavern of Souls for control. Pretty much all we need. So, anyway, I'm going to hop into it. Let's do it. See how this goes. That's a sneak peek into our next deck that we're going to play once we're done with this one. Oh, sorry, I feel like I was just talking so fast there. My bad. Oh, okay. I just realized something looks weird. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna try to play while I'm fixing fixing the stream. I don't know what's happening here with my VTuber model here. It's also gigantic. Why is it massive? And in the wrong spot. I don't understand what happened here. Okay, we're gonna fix this. What in the world is happening? I do not understand. It just sent the frame off screen. This is so funny. Okay. Let's go. Okay. I'm glad they're playing slow because it gives me time to fix this. I don't know what just happened. Let's go back a few. Maybe we can fix it. Okay. Why is that moving that? I don't understand. Okay, let's do this. Shrink it a bit. Let's grab that. Okay, yeah, I don't know what they're doing here, but we'll go ahead and play a Badger Mole Cub here. I literally have no idea what's going on with my VTuber. What is this? Okay. Okay. Let's hope that's good. For some reason, they move, like, in conjunction with each other. So I don't really know why they do that, per se, but... Okay. I think we fixed everything. There we go. Things are looking much better. Okay. Honestly, I think I might just go ahead and play a Champion of the Perfect here. Go ahead, behold our elf. I forgot it exiled, so I would have beholded the other elf, but this is fine. Curious farm animals. Okay. Guess we're playing against like a life gain deck. Maybe with some flicker synergies. I don't know. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to combat first and hit with champion. I don't like them being at such high life totals because certain things make that annoying to deal with. Nice, got a land. Huge. Okay, and now we can tap these for like 6 mana, I think, which is kind of nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and behold this elf. And hope we draw into another elf. We did! Nice! Huge! Now we get to draw 2 cards off of that. The next turn, I should be able to win the game. As long as they don't wipe the board. Which they very well could, I suppose. I love the curious farm animals thing. It's great. Okay. We cannot win the game, but that is fine. We get a bunch of cards back and our lands, of course. We'll just take this turn to rebuild and get some extra mana on the field. I can also bossing say a land to get more mana, but I think I get more value out of just playing out my hand here. Anyway, anybody do anything interesting today? Play this, and then we'll play the pollinator as well. Alright, if they let me untap with this, I can probably win, but odds are they probably won't, so I'll probably just be chilling for a bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. That should be exactsies on the amount I need to be able to go get a thingy-mabobber. Oh, I might not be able to actually win off of that. That's kind of funny, actually. Well, I can do some damage at least. Man. This is what I get for not putting an Ouroboros in my deck. I could have gone and gotten an Ouroboros. Yeah, an Ouroboros and probably done pretty well here. But no, we are elves. In worst case, I'm swinging in with a 5/5, you know? What is Valkyrie's Call? Oh, that's cool. Heck yeah. Is that a reprint? I like the new art, regardless, I guess. Okay, I guess we just play a few things out and start swinging. Because we don't quite have enough mana for this anymore, unfortunately. Let's just play everything we can, and then we'll swing where we can as well. Which might be everything, actually. Except for Badger Mole, I guess. And maybe not Gene Pollinator. Let's see. So definitely the 5/5. Definitely Dwayne's Elite. Definitely Druid of the Cowl. Yeah, let's just do that. Unfortunately, because of Valkyrie's Call, they got all their stuff back when they jump block. No. And they're gonna gain a lot of life. Now they'll get all their guys back with flying as angels. With 1/1 counters. And they gain a lot of life for that. Okay. Are they gonna flicker their guy too, or just scry probably? Probably scry, they need something. My god, they have 32 life. This is crazy. And they drew a land after the scrying. That sucks. Alright, at least I have a couple creatures I can swing with now. You got it, dude. I need like 2 more mana now to be able to do the Nature's Rhythm. At least from the graveyard. Maybe I'll draw a Badger Cub. That'd be sick. They're playing them again. Oh my god. They have so much life. I need more of these champions, honestly. Need to be able to just like whip out a bunch of creatures and because they're cycling through all their stuff. Luckily, if they do that again, they won't be able to gain as much life anymore, but or I could just draw it. That'd be sick too. Let's do that. Now I don't even know what I would cast the Nature's Rhythm for. I guess I'd have to probably just do the elf buff guy. Makes the most sense. GG. I don't know if that's quite GG, but I think it is. So 20, 33, 42, plus 19, 51, 61. Yeah, there's no way. GG's. I don't know what I was playing against there, to be honest. I liked the vibes, but I didn't really get to see what it could do. Alright, but we got to Diamond 2. Look at us. Climbing the ranks with elves. Who would have thought? Mono green elves, nonetheless. Not even like the cool new light green elves. Which I do need to make a deck of soon. So perhaps someday. What is happening? I just realized even my TikTok one was messed up there. Okay. I think we're good. Hopefully. Yeah, all I can do is hope, I guess. Okay, we don't have any ramp really until turn 3. But I can make this guy tap for like 3, which is pretty good. They took a mulligan. Let's go ahead and mull, try to get a better hand. I like this. This is good. I'm gonna get rid of 1 druid here. And we'll do elf into badger mole into druid. I just need to draw a top end threat. Or I can draw that, which lets me draw into a top end threat. Are they control? That would be my guess. So, yeah, since I did declare elves, I am going to cast Formidable Speaker here. We're going to discard and go find, what do we need? Honestly, I think another Badger Cub would be pretty strong here. And I can name Badger Cub with Cavernous Souls too. Is it a badger? It's a badger and a mole. Let's untap the one with the badger on it. I guess we're just praying that they don't have a board wipe here. Because they probably will, and I'm gonna cry because all my stuff is... Oh, no, not a board wipe. Okay. I think I can probably win the game then. They get a couple of small guys, but I think the Crater Hoof is just gonna stomp them here. Because I get, what, 6 from these? 7? Oh, that's not quite enough, actually. Okay, let's tap everything. Let's untap the forest. Get 2 gigantic badger moles. And I think that's GG's. Yes, let's go. Woo! Nice. Mono green elves, who would have thunk? Okay. One man, or one land, huh? Let's try again. This is better. Put the Crater Hoof to the bottom. Alright, we're up against Burn. Hopefully we can draw into our 1 mana life gain, but we'll see. Not blocking, thank you. Alright, let's play as many guys as we can. Ramping up to the best of our ability. I still need to draw into a threat, though. I don't think I can block here. I think I gotta let them cast their buff spells and then cry about it, you know? Okay, I'm down to 8 effectively. Down to 5? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to start leaving blockers for sure. Okay, definitely want to do Elvish Archdruid. Definitely want to do Llanowar or Gene Pollinator as blockers. We've got all the mana in the world. I just need to draw something to finish them off with. And for them not to have a trample or a flyer or a double burn. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here. A lot of things that can go wrong here. I think I'm gonna double block here. I've got a lot of guys. Yeah, I'll double block. And Gene Pollinator actually doesn't tap for any extra mana here. So I think this is a good option. Yeah, honestly, 2 is probably not necessary. The only thing this helps with is if they can give it trample. That was kind of weird. I feel like they should have hit my face with that, to be honest. Okay. Now we're just going to stay on defense. Hold up blockers. Oh, well, I think I'm dead. That's crazy. Don't know what I'm supposed to do about a slick shot show off here. I guess I could try to race. Genuinely, I think that's my only shot here. Just start hitting them as hard as I can, and then hoping it's enough damage to keep up. Oh, and then, yeah, GG. No! We didn't get our finisher. Sad times. Sad, sad times. Okay, let's go into our next one. Okay. Got Llanowar, we got Badger Mole. No payoffs again, but we can go look for something with Lorwyn. Okay, I probably don't need a Sentinel of Lost Lore if they're a discard deck. Yeah. Not too worried about that. We probably want Champions of the Perfect. I don't know why they're Zing. Okay. Do this. Do this. I guess we'll just do this. Then just start swinging in. For mono black, we have until turn 5 until they have a board wipe, so I think they're in trouble if they don't get a blocker down. Okay, now it's one turn sooner, so that's not great, but hopefully we draw some creatures. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's go ahead and play Tyvar. Can I activate this? I can't activate this. That should be lethal. GG. Let's go. I don't feel bad about that one because they were spamming Z's in the emotes. Okay. Honestly, so far this is going pretty well. I think we've only lost to mono red so far. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, so Gene Pollinator into Lewin. We have a Crater Hoof in our hand. We really don't have a lot of ramp. I'm gonna keep. I want to see what happens if we keep a little bit of a riskier hand. Because we can go find stuff with Lewin, so it's not just like over, but ooh, Elvish Archdruid is really good though. Really, really good. Problem with Authority is it makes my Gene Pollinator not be able to tap the things that like just came in, which kind of slows down my plan. Okay, we need the land here. Let's see what we can do. Also, I'm not sure if this is like a control deck. I like this land though, that's cool. Look at that bad boy. Oh, they have both of them. Oh, it's artifacts. Okay, that's good to know. I probably need to go find my reclamation guy fairly soon. For now, I guess we probably just want to get as many guys down as we can for Archdruid, and then just start beaten down while we have a chance here. Oh, they have split ups, really? Alright. Heckin' rude. Let's do first the Lorwyn, because we can go to land. And then I can do a Druid of the Cowl. Oh yeah, I guess it puts it on top. So next turn I can get a Druid of the Cowl. Guess we're playing this pretty fair. This is weird. I feel like they're like maybe a control version of the artifacts deck. I kind of like that idea. Okay, you got a Perilous Snare for Lorwyn. You got a boss. I'm struggling a little here, honestly. Honestly, we just need stuff to stick for a second so I can go get, like, you know, a couple of different things on the field, but it's not going so great. They kind of seem to have everything they need against me, so I don't know. I'm gonna need some very specific things, I think. And it's not a Crater Hoof right now. Okay. That's a good draw. I'm gonna play this. And then we pass on. So sad that only 2 empty. I know, right? I wish there were more llamas. It's messed up. Racism, I say. No, but honestly, they should add more llamas to this game. It'd be super fun. If there's ever a llama commander, you better believe I am playing that. I am playing the heck out of that. Llama Fall, yes, please. That'd be so sick. Sign me up. Llama Fall sounds great. Oh my god. Okay, can't decide if I want Tyvar or if I want a champion here. Let's do a champion. I think having the card draw for this would be really nice. That'd be awesome, dude. Hey, if you do it, let me know. I'll pitch in and buy the decks. That sounds hilarious. Llama Fall. I wonder. I bet you could make some cards that already exist into like llama proxy versions too. Oh, they have Pinnacle Star Cage. That's so rude. Oh, that only gets rid of one guy. That's actually not that bad. But yeah, now you got me wanting to like make a llama deck. I gotta figure out how to make it work. Whether it's changelings or I don't know, a bunch of proxies, something like that. But I gotta figure out how to make it work. Okay, so I can play this. I can behold. I guess I need the card draw, so I'm gonna keep the Dwaynian's Elite. We'll go ahead and play Dwaynian's Elite, draw a card, and I think we're starting to draw out of our mess here. As long as I don't get to play too many artifacts, I'm okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any blockers now, but oh, can they just sacrifice this and win? Oh, no, not quite win, but they make their guy pretty big. Oh, I think they do win off that, though. It'd be close. Alright, they didn't have it quite yet. So I think we have enough to Celestial Reunion now. Well, no, I don't think we do. They're playing a lot of those Pinnacle Star Cages. Okay, well, I guess for now we just need to set up best we can, draw as many cards as we can, and hopefully get into some stuff that can actually help us out here. Okay. So we can tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana right now. I guess I should just do a normal Nature's Rhythm to go get another card. Let's do another Badger Mole, actually. I think that makes the most sense. Because then we've got 6 mana here. And I can go get a third Badger Mole if I wanted to. But I actually need to have blockers here. So let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Okay, what you got, baddie? I'm not calling them bad, by the way. I mean it in like a kind way. Like they're a baddie, you know? Okay, they got 3 guys. Okay, I want to keep as much mana as possible, so I can hopefully just win the game on the crackback. So right now I can do 4, 5, plus this, which is 8. I just need one of these lands to stick around. So I'm actually going to keep the big tough guy. Okay, let's go get our win con. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's behold 2 creatures that are elves, and then we get to go find Craterhoof and stick it onto the... What? What just happened? Okay, wait. Give me a second. I think I did something wrong. So you can choose a creature type and behold 2 creatures of the type. Search your library for X or less. If the additional cost is paid, which is beholding 2 creatures of type, you put it on the battlefield instead of putting it in your hand. What? What just happened? I think I did something wrong. I'm playing my deck wrong. I don't know how so, but I apparently am. I guess we'll just play out our hand. Okay, so the idea is Llama Commander, give a hoofprint counter, tap him, create X with 1/2 Llama. Yes! I agree. That sounds amazing. So you get equals the counters. Okay, I like it. I vibe with that. That sounds sick as hell. When you make it, let me know. I'm down to get some proxies myself. Oh, did I just throw? I guess... No, I'm still safe. I think? Yeah. As long as they don't have a creature land, we're okay. Whew. But yes. We should make a Llama Commander deck. That'd be so fun. I wonder what Magic plane they would go into, or like where in the world and the lore the llamas would fit into. I don't know. Maybe there could be a were llama. That'd be really funny. On is it Innistrad that has all the werewolves? Had some more llamas on top of that. That'd be fun. Oh, Bloomburrow. True. I forgot about Bloomburrow. Yeah, that'd be. They had such a perfect opportunity to have a llama, and they just flopped. Okay, so I gotta be careful next time I cast Celestial Reunion, because I guess I may have accidentally hit the one without the Behold somehow. I don't know, though. Oh, appreciate the follows, guys. Thanks, Wolfie. Thanks, Other Bear. Y'all are awesome. But yes, I'm trying to think, because they had... I know they had the Raccoon Commander from that set. I know they had... I'm trying to think of what the other commander decks were. I'm completely blanking here. But neither of them were llamas, so they're flopping. Alright, well I have to chump here. Hopefully I still have enough mana. I think I do have enough mana still to cast Crater Hoof here. And I guess the question is, does it win me the game now? We'll have to find out. Okay, that's 23, 39, I think, with Trample. I think that's enough. As long as they don't have a, like, instant speed removal spell. Offspring, Birdzania, Squirrels, and a bird. Yeah, I think you're right. That sounds about right to me. Ooh, I cannot believe we got there against that deck. That was so close. Let's go. Man, we are climbing with this deck, though. I didn't think it would actually do this well. But yeah, they could have replaced the other bird with a llama. You are absolutely correct. And they should have. I'm trying to think. Okay, so we got to think of a good name for the llama commander, because it has to be a legendary creature, which usually they're like named characters, right? I don't know why my my brain instantly went to Larry the llama. Thoughts on Larry, or should we workshop it a little bit more? Yeah, we should workshop it a little more, but Hilarious, King of Fluff, yes! That's a great name. Hell yeah. Hilarious, the King of Fluff. I'm dead. If you actually, like, draw this or something, please send it to me. That sounds so good. Okay, also, I am getting just, like, blown over. Okay, let's see if we can make a little bit of a comeback here. We need some manas. A lot of life gain decks today, too. Okay, I want chump blockers, and I want more mana. So next turn I'll have 6, 7, 8. If I can draw a land off the top, I can go find my Craterhoof Behemoth. Oh god, that's bad. I can still chump, but this is not ideal. Oh my god, that guy's massive. Oh, I should have just blocked the hinterland. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Dang, and I would have drawn it too. Okay. Let's go ahead and go grab another Badger Mole. Because we really need that to be able to get enough mana. I want to play this. And it says you may discard a card. But I think I just decline on discarding the card. Or I could go just find a regular badger mole. 1, 2, 3, so it's 8. Let's just decline. I think the Celestial Reunion is really good, so let's just jump block and hope for the best. There are seriously a lot of life gain decks today, though. Dude, also, if Larius, the King of Fluff, becomes reality, I think he's got to have a crown that's either way too big or way too small. Okay, let's just jump here. Okay, they have so much life. I think I'm going to grab the thing, and I don't think it's going to matter. I think I'm still dead. Okay, how much mana can we make, I guess is my first question. Da 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 da. And then I can make this into 13, I think. Okay. Let's go find Craterhoof. Okay, what is this? Cast with additional cost. Elf. Auto pay. Hold 2 elves. Submit 2. Craterhoof. Why does it go to my hand? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Additional cost. I'm paying the additional cost. Behold your creature. Search your library for extra less. Spin your hand and shuffle. If the cost is paid and the revealed card is the chosen type, put that hand onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your hand. Okay, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what's happening here. Let me test this really quick in the bot games. Y'all are just going to have to chill with me because I think I'm playing this right. Maybe somebody can help me out and tell me what I'm doing wrong. But I'm doing something wrong with the Celestial Reunion. So I need to test this in like a bot game really quick so I can see what I'm doing wrong. Or if maybe there's a bug with it, you know? I've actually never seen a bug in this game, so it'd be interesting to see if I can find out what's going on. Okay. We're going to have so much mana, but nothing to play with it. Sorry, Mr. Bot. Just going to be what it is. Yeah, they don't like my Llanowar, apparently. Okay, let's just play everything out, because I got nothing better to do. I should have played that first, I guess, but whatever. Alright. And then we just pass. Chill until we get something that we can go find that card. Hopefully some card draw would be good. Sure, we'll play Reclamation Sage. Oh, I have to destroy? That's awkward. Oh, no, I can decline. Okay, good. Can I Earthbend itself? I think I can. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's see if we can figure out this Celestial Reunion thing. They are killing all my stuff. It's so rude. Okay, Nature's Rhythm. Let's go find a 4-mana elf guy to draw more cards. Let's play this. Draw a card. Play this. Draw a card. There's our Celestial Reunion. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with this. So, first of all, it reads, as an additional cost to the spell, you may choose a creature of that type and behold 2 creatures of that type. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. If the additional cost was paid and the revealed card is the chosen type. I built this entire deck on a lie. I didn't realize it had to be a creature of the same type. Oh no. Okay. Well, that helps. I need to adjust the deck a little bit so we can put more Nature's Rhythms in. But this is not terrible still. So it has to share the type, apparently. Actually, do we have other beasts in the deck? Like, is that a thing? Land creature, elf assassin, elf warrior. Oh, yeah, these are all elves, so we got to do elves. Auto pay for it. We'll tap that. Tap that. Tap that. Or sorry, yeah, these two, I guess. And then we go find Craterhoof, and we play it next turn. Okay. Well, that's a lot worse. Okay. I need to swap out some things. Let me go do that really quick. I misunderstood this. So, really the best thing I can go get with this for the battlefield is my Champions of the Perfect, or maybe like Elvish Archdruid or something. So I need to actually go up Nature's Rhythms, maybe go up 2 and then down 2 Celestial Reunions, because Celestial Reunion is just not as good. Not as good. Because I can't make the Craterhoof come onto the battlefield. Oh, did you send him to me? Let me go take a look. Oh wait, I accidentally went to another match with Sparky. Yeah, I don't think you can send links in this, unfortunately. Okay, let's go back to ranked with our elves. Done correctly this time. Give it a shot. Sadly, Celestial Reunion is not as good as I thought for this deck, but I think it still works. I think it's still decent. Okay, I think this is a keep. It doesn't have a turn 1 play, but I think that's okay for us in this situation. Okay, a Tifa deck, huh? Of course, we draw Llanowar, one turn too late. Classic. Okay, they've got a lot of guys, unfortunately. Let's play Badgermore Cub. Do a Llanowar Elves. And I guess next turn we'll have a bunch of mana we can play and try to play out some of this hand. And hope that we don't just get run over by this landfall deck. Oh, and they have the Ascension. Oh, geez. These are going to be huge. So I'm getting hit for 16, 18. Jesus. Alright. We gotta... hope we draw some stuff. Okay, hell yeah. I'll take a look at it in a second. Okay, so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. We're too short of being able to do this. I think we just need to play as many creatures as we can. Yeah, that's probably the move. If I play this guy, I can go get Badger Mole. Yeah, let's do that. And I want to get rid of their graveyard, so I'm going to discard that guy. Let's go get another Badger Mole Cub. play the other Badger Mole Cub. Then we can play Sentinel of Lost Lore. Excel their graveyard. Make sure they can't do the graveyard shenanigans. And then I guess we could go find another 1-mana guy, but I think it's better if we just hold for now. So we can have as much toughness as possible for these tramplers. In case they have lands. Oh, they have lands, don't they? Yep. Oh, that's GG. They got me. Alright, let me go take a look at Lazorius. Oh wow, yeah, 128 damage. They certainly got me. Oh my god. Hilarious is amazing. Yes. I love them. I love Larius. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? We're playing some Elves. My original plan for the deck is failing because I misread a card, but we're doing good. How are you? Okay. Let me see if I can get that that picture up on stream real quick too for you. Okay. This is an okay hand. I would rather have some green mana. Oh heck yeah, nice. What commanders were you playing for your commander decks? Okay, I don't know what's going on with my computer here. This is being annoying. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull up your picture on stream, Otter Bear. But I have it now, and I'll post a clip of it next time whenever I'm making clips for the stream. All right, let's go ahead and start playing some stuff that gives us a lot of mana. Let's do double Gene Pollinator. And the next turn we can play out the rest of our hands. Ooh, nice. Heck yeah. Shatterfang's always fun. I haven't ever seen a Asterion deck in action, but we love the Baldur's Gate vibes. Terra, I'm trying to remember, is that the Graveyard enchantment deck? It's been a while since I've seen that one, and I'm blanking on who Ayula is. You'll have to help me out. Oh, Final Fantasy, nice. Yeah, I've been playing through some of the Final Fantasy stuff. I played through Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 2 recently. That's been a lot of fun, but I still don't know all the references. Okay. Let's tap these guys. Buff up Badger Mole so we can hit them. There we go. Oh, Ayula's the bear commander. That's right. Heck yeah. I love that. That's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, there's some pretty cool bear commanders, I'm not gonna lie. Um, okay. I think I just do this, right? Buff up my whole team, and then go in. Or in Lumera. Yeah, Lumera's cool too. Yeah, mono green's fun. I have a buddy of mine that plays the bear commander that it's Goreclaw, the one that makes the all the big mana spells cost less. That one's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan. It does run me over sometimes, but I'm fine with it. It's a good time either way. Dude, has anybody made a Lutri deck yet? Now that they unbanned Lutri as a commander? Ooh, Bear Force One is a great name. That's awesome. Low powered crazy game changer. What are your game changers? Okay, let's see. Don't think we're gonna keep the Virulent Emissary. Oh, they don't like Plan War. That's so mean. Crater Hoof, Overwhelming, Stampede probably, and Gaia's Cradle. Nice. That's awesome. I feel like proxy is the way to go. I tend to buy my cards just because, well, at least when I have the funds to do so. But if your pod's cool with it, I think proxying is the way to go. Because that just saves everybody so much money. Ah, nice. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's do... I guess we can only play one thing. I forgot this I have to have an elf to get the token out of Dwynen's Elite, so I gotta be more careful. Monument to... I don't even know what I'm playing against. Is this the... Oh, this is the black-red discard deck. I've seen this flopping around. Yeah, that doesn't feel bad. Not at all. I'm a fan of the way I'll do things. Okay, I'm gonna go find a Badgermole Cub, I think. Oh wait, I don't have the mana for that. I guess we play Tyvar. Yeah. So one of my groups, we used to play, what we would do is we just like print them off on regular paper and then put them in sleeves and put like a regular token or a card behind it. But some of my friends have been doing the like proxy sites lately that where they order them and they actually like seem like the real cards. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, honestly. Because, like, even on the proxy sites, you know, you're saving money, but it's like still like 50 bucks at least for a commander deck most of the time if you're proxying the whole thing. So I think it's the way to go for sure. That is fair. That is fair. Don't want to make it to where the one friend with the printer is paying out paper and ink all the time. Okay, I think I just got mana screwed out of this game, honestly. Um, I guess best thing I can do is play Reclamation Sage and get rid of probably FOMO so I can still block. Even though I'm essentially jumping here. Yeah, I do play Commander. My first Commander deck was Omnath Locus of Rage. I played that back in college, and I kind of upgraded that one for a while. And then I got my first precon was Brea Ethereum Shaper. Um, and that one's a lot of fun. I updated and changed that deck a bit to be a little bit what I would call goofy. I tend to like the really funny win conditions and stuff. Um, so she's my first one. Yeah, Brea's fun. I like Brea. I recently made a yeah. Oh, nice, nice. Bloomborough was fun too. Um, I recently got a deck. I actually have it in the drawer here. I'm gonna open it and hope my cat does not hear me opening the drawer, because usually this means it's playtime. Let me remind myself of the name. Not in there. Let's see. Which deck box is it in? This is it. Okay. Let me grab the commander. I made a Cadena Slinking Sorcerer deck. That's probably one of my current favorites. It's a lot of the morph cards, which is really fun because it's kind of a unique mechanic. Um, and I like things that are like not necessarily one of a kind, but like that not everybody has, you know? So that one's been a lot of fun to play. What else do I have? I have a oh, you're good. It's a Cadena Slinking Sorcerer. Um, it's a green, blue, black commander. They got me with Monument, unfortunately. I don't remember what precon Cadena came from. I'm pretty sure she was a old precon commander though. But she's a lot of fun. Yeah, basically the fun thing about her is her ability says that whenever you play a face down creature for the first time on a turn, you draw a card, and what my deck does is it takes advantage of on a turn. So I try to play a face down creature on everybody's turn if I can. So I just end up with like this army of face down tutus. But yeah, I really liked adding some of the stuff from Duskmourn when that came out. Um, it added a lot to the deck. So yeah, armies are great. Oh, I do have a. I mean, you do play Chatterfang. That's the ultimate army of squirrels. um, I have a deck, another army deck, kind of. That's a Knights Templar deck. It's that 2 white mana of the Knights Templar that like you can play. Um, we'll do this guy first. That you can play any number of them, and they like if you attack with 5 of them and then tap a bunch of them, or tap a white mana or something like that, they you can go find like a legendary artifact. That one's pretty fun. I enjoy that one. Okay, let's go ahead and play Tyvar. I'm just gonna swing. But yeah, the Knights Templar deck is fun. I built it around Rafine Scheming Scholar, but there's also another commander that plays really well with the Knights Templar stuff. That's like a knight buff or something. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do this so I can make sure I get rid of Kaya. I'm a little worried they have a board wipe here, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, no. I love some Commander. Honestly, I would love if they would add Commander to Magic Arena. I would play the crap out of that. Even if it didn't have everything I wanted, I would play the absolute crap out of that. Okay, let's go ahead and bossing say. Because I just want to get as much damage across as I can here. Because I feel like I want to have another guy to play on this. That's true. You can play Brawl on here. I just always feel like I miss the cards I want to play in the rest of my decks, you know? Do they actually have 2v2 on Arena, though? I thought they only had 1v1. Oh, all good, all good. No worries. I would love it if they would add 2v2. That'd be sick. But they have not done that. Alright, we have lethal on board if they don't do anything. Oh, they got Elspeth, though. Okay, I see you. Alright, let's just keep doing bossing say things. Have you played any Brawl? Do you have like a favorite Brawl commander that you play? Oh, the one thing I do like about Brawl that I guess is not in Commander is you can do those the Planeswalkers as commanders. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm in a position where I can actually play my champion and draw off of it, so that's pretty cool. High Perfect Morkant. I don't know that one. What do they do? I can look it up in a second too, but I figure it's easier just to ask. Okay. I think we're gonna lose at this rate, so I might need to actually start playing stuff next turn. They've got too many token generators now. But they're out of cards in hand, so I should be able to get the win still. Ooh, Blight and Proliferate. God, I cannot speak words. Proliferate sounds really fun. Okay, we definitely need to do some things to turn this around, so I'm going to go ahead and play champions and start pumping out creatures. Oh yeah, I can only play one per turn. Never mind. Let's make another forest. I don't need a Llanowar. Artist School. I should probably check it out then. Let me go take a look. High Perfect Morkant. Not whoops. High Perfect. Oh yeah, I saw this card. She honestly is so cool. I love her design. They did a really good job with her on the Lorwyn Eclipse side. I wonder if I could make a standard deck out of her too. I feel like she's not bad, you know. If only they had Infect in standard, I guess. Then she'd be insane. They are kind of beating me down here. think I'm just gonna play as many little guys as I can. And then hopefully next turn I have enough mana to... Oh my god, I keep forgetting I can't play little guys. I keep forgetting about the High Noon. It's a good card. Yeah, we need to find a Reclamation Sage. I haven't gotten rid of that yet, have I? I mean, Crater's good. I guess I can keep that on top for now. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so I'm 1 away. And they can kind of remove my stuff like every turn. I think I just have to play a Druid and hope that I have enough mana. But yeah, honestly, I'm kind of sad. I haven't been able to play Commander in a while. My my main play group just doesn't play as much as they used to, and my I got some new friends into it, but they haven't really been as interested in playing lately, sadly. So I think I need to go to my LGS too, honestly. Okay, I guess the question is, can they stop an 8/8 Craterhoof? Right now they can. With 7 guys, and they can make more. And she can do this one more time. So I can play a Druid of the Cowl next turn too. Oh my gosh. I like their deck though. Black, white tokens, huh? That's fun. Also, Zed, appreciate the follows. I forgot to say that a second ago, so thank you very much. Oh, that's just lethal. Jeez. Dang. Back down into Diamond 3. Sad days. Oh, heck yeah. Well, hey, if you want some tips and tricks, let me know. I mostly play Standard on Arena. But I really, really like drafting too. It just doesn't make quite as good, like, content, in my opinion. So, that's why I don't play it as much on stream. Oh god. Double Craterhoof in my hand. I guess we can try. But yeah, what formats are you trying to play on Arena? Mostly Brawl or just whatever you can? Okay, let's do Badger Mole into Llanowar. Oh, nice! Heck yeah. Yeah, that's really good for just starting a couple weeks ago. What decks do you play? I'm gonna start probably soon, starting to play more like powerful decks, so I can get a little bit of a higher rank by the end of the season, but we'll see. Oh, can I play a Craterhoof here? I can. That's crazy. That's a lot of damage. Chocobo deck, Teamer, Reanimator. Is it Lessons Classic? Nice. Mono white aggro like the Auras deck. Or like life gain. The Johnny card. Oh, okay, yeah, nice, nice. I like that one. I last stream for Magic I played I'll show you the deck here in a second once I win this game real quick. GG. Sorry, bud. I was working on trying to make a fun mirror form deck. And I came up with an idea to make it into a token deck, and it worked really, really well. I can't remember how many games I played on stream, but I played this deck in best of 3 for 4 hours on stream, basically, and I ended up only losing 1 game. Here it is. So it's a basically a token control deck with like mono white token control. And the only real difference is, you know, I've got a Johnny Caretakers, all that. I have 1 Rest in Peace for the, you know, graveyard decks, but the mirror form in it is really fun. Usually what I end up doing is copying something of theirs, but you can also copy your own overlords even when they're impended. You can copy your lands if you want for an endgame stuff, and here's a sideboard if you need it. But yeah, this deck did really well. I'm gonna probably play this in ranked a lot. The only downside is it's slow. If you really want to like climb, usually you want to play more quick and aggressive decks. So that's the only downside, I guess, to it. But it has a crazy win rate so far for me. So okay, this is fine, I guess. Yeah, let me, I can post it in the chat real quick. I've got a Muxfield link for it too. Alright, they don't want Badger Mole apparently. I guess this is... There's a couple things this could be, actually. Not sure which one it is. Okay. Here is the deck. I don't think I've made any changes since this. Here's the deck link. You're welcome to check it out. And if you try it out, let me know, because I'm very curious to see how it goes for everybody else. Okay, probably just want to play Archdruid here. And then I guess we swing in. I don't know what they would have at 3 mana, aside from removal, so... Yeah, no worries or rush on playing that. But it was a lot of fun for me. But yeah, if you're not sure what to play, always recommend playing some of the meta stuff. Unfortunately, oh god, they might just destroy my whole board here. But at the same time, like, I like playing the meta sometimes because I'm like, okay, it helps me win games. But at the same time, sometimes I like to spice things up a little bit. And it makes for more fun streams, I think, when you're playing some spicy brews. In about 30 minutes, I'm going to switch over to a another different deck. So if you're interested, you should stay and check that out. Yeah, that's honestly the way to play it. I should do that more. I kind of just mess around, so sometimes that ends up biting me in the butt, but that's okay. Alright, I'm kind of in a tough spot here. I need some ramp. Oh god. I might be cooked here. Elementals might be a little too tough for me. Heck yeah, nice. What deck are you building right now? Okay, what do we want on top? Um, let's do Formidable Speaker. That's probably my best play I can have. They have another Sundervlock? Oh my god. I don't think there's actually a single thing I can do about this this game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender. Brawl on Chatterfing, heck yeah. Do it. That sounds fun. I need to make some brawl decks. I had some back in the day, but I think I took them apart just to make room for new decks, so. Okay. Let's try again. But yeah, I think this season I might try to go for like the top whatever it is. I think it's the highest you can get is like top I think it's like top 250 maybe. Players get like a special reward, but if you play like top 1200, you still get a reward. So I think I might try to go for that this season. Just to see if I can. Yeah, and ranked. Ooh, Badger Mall's a great draw here. Let's go. But yeah, I've been in the top like I've been in the top like 100 at one point, but it was never at the end of the season. I just kind of got there because I was playing a lot. But if you get to the end of the season, you can I think it's if you're in the top 1200, you get to play in like a ranked play-in. I think is what it's called. Okay, let's see if we have enough damage here to win the game. I guess we do that. I don't think this is enough damage though. But yeah, if you get top 1200 in the season, you get like 12 play points, which you or sorry 20 play points, which you can play in like a qualifier weekend. And if you play like a oh yeah, they got me. They got me. If you place in the top 250 though, you basically get a token to go to the event that happens if you win the qualifier play-in thing. So if you can get top 250, it's even better. Sorry, I think that was confusing because I was focusing on two things at once, but hopefully it made sense. Um, hopefully it made sense. Yeah, it's honestly it's a little confusing. I was reading up on it the other day because I was like, how does this work exactly? But um, you know what? Honestly, having this in my hand might be decent because I can go get like a Badgermole cub. Might give that a shot. Oh, they got me with the soul search. Sad days. Oh, there we go. We got another card we can actually play. Let's go. Alright. We got a Badgermole cub, so I'll stick that on top for sure. Oh, there's Johnny. Is this the black-white tokens again? This deck is going everywhere. Maybe I should give it a shot. Okay, I guess we just go swing with this guy. So I want to keep the land for mana. Yeah, Kithkin's fun. I made a Kithkin deck and played it, and it was honestly really good. I was kind of surprised at how well it played. I don't think it's technically like quote unquote meta, but it plays really well. It's hard for a lot of the decks to keep up with, you know, because all your stuff can just grow so big. Ah, we got another Badgermole cub. That's kind of big, actually. Okay. We've got 3 mana. I guess I'll play Tyvar. And I don't want to play into the split up. I'm just going to swing with the 1. Just going to assume they have a split up, so I want to be able to protect my Tyvar. In case things go wrong. Oh, actually, I might lose here. If they have Ultima, I think I'm dead. You have it. Yeah, I've been trying to make some brews for like an elemental deck, but I'm struggling with like exactly how I want to build it because I feel like a lot of people have done the I am gonna tap it, see if I can get that off. It might kill it at instant speed, but I think I'm okay with that. Because then they don't have the big board wipe. Okay. We can pretty much play everything, but I think I'd rather just be aggressive here. Get some damage in. Alright, let's see what they got. Yeah, Kaya. We don't like that. I think I maybe just need to get a little more aggressive here. I've got 7 mana. So I can't quite get a... Okay, next turn I can get a... Greater Hoof. Or actually, I can grab one this turn with a Formidable Speaker. I probably don't care about their graveyard that much. And I just swing, I think, all out at Aya. Alright, I guess we'll see if they have a board wipe. That's going to be the question of the day. Because if they don't, I think I get the dub here. Yeah. I was trying to build Jank with this deck, but apparently I misread the Celestial Reunion card a little bit. So I can't really do what I was trying to do. I'd have to have like a beast deck for the Celestial Reunion to work. So I might have to make like a, I don't know, like another attempt with the Celestial Reunion build, because it's not bad, but it's not really what I was going for. Okay, get rid of a creature I control. Let's get rid of that guy, because I don't really care about him. But I think that's probably game, unless they get rid of my Badger Mole Cub. Then I might not be able to do it. Okay, they certainly did that. Okay, so this time I'm gonna go grab another Badger Mole. I only have one beast, so actually it's a Badger Mole, so either way, I'm gonna just do it for 2 mana. Go grab another Badger Mole Cub. Play said Badger Mole Cub for 2 mana. And then we are going to make sure Kaya is gone. By swinging these 2 at Kaya. And then I guess I just swing as many of these at Elspeth as I can. And hope they don't have a split up still. Again, if they have a board wipe, really of either kind, I'm probably screwed. Or even just a removal spell for Badger Mole Cub. But it doesn't look like they have it. So I think I'm set. They can get 2 blockers, but I guess 4 blockers, but I think the trample from Greaterhoof makes it too strong. Oh, they can get more block. Oh, actually, that's removal. They got it. Can they get planeswalkers? Oh, it can get planeswalkers. That's really good. Dang. They're keeping in it. They're keeping in it. I think I can still play Badger or Greaterhoof though. Yeah, I can. I don't know if it quite gets me the win like this. Let's see. So 18 damage. Yeah, not quite the win, but I guess I can untap the Craterhoof to make it more damage. And then we can just take out their Planeswalkers. And next turn go for the win. Oh wait, Overlord happens when it attacks too. Crap, I should have just... I should have attacked their face. I could have had it. Oh man, I think they're gonna stay in this. Yeah, I made a little bit of a misplay there. I forgot he gets the trigger on his attack. His Belmark doesn't usually get to that point. I think they're still in some trouble though. Not over yet. I think I just hold on to this in my hand. In order to make sure Elspeth dies, I need... How many do I need? 4 of these. Going at her. And then these 2 can go face. The only problem is he can play Elspeth every turn with the Overlord. So if I don't draw another Crater Hoof, I think I'm cooked. And I still might be cooked, even after that. Morgana. This is not League. I'm just kidding. Is there a Morgana in Magic, actually? No, there's not. There are some cool custom art cards, though. That's cool. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and concede this one. Alright, I think I've had my fill of elves. I've had my fill of elves, so let's go check out the other deck. Yeah, sorry, Bus. Okay, so first let's open the packs, see if we get streamer luck. Come on. Ooh, nice, huge. I'd actually rather have the normal rare wild cards, but mythic rares are good. Actually, though, they should do a league crossover. I don't know if they're going to. Now that league kind of has their own card game going, but you never know. Okay. So the second deck we're going to play today is a brew I kind of built off of a deck I saw Legend VD play. Which was like a mono blue tempo deck with Tempest Shin. But I was like, you know what? What if we did a mono blue tempo deck, but added just like a sprinkle of white mana to be able to add an Aang Swift Savior? So that's what I did. So the main thing in the deck is Waterbending Scroll that makes it work. So basically you want to have as many islands as you can, because you can eventually get to the point where you can just tap this for free, no mana at all. And you can draw a card. And you can just start churning through your deck and tempo them out of the game. What are our other card draw methods? We've got 4 ops. We've got a few Soul Guide Lanterns if we need to draw some cards. 3 Steps Ahead can draw some cards as well. But really, we're trying to counter a lot of spells. We're trying to bounce a lot of things. We've got Spell Snares, 3 Steps Ahead, Syncopate. We've got Long Reverse Pull for some more creature-focused decks. Aang Swift Savior can slow them down, airbend one of their creatures or their spells. One of my favorite parts of this deck is Aetherize. We can basically bounce all their attacking creatures, which ends up honestly saving their life a lot. The first time we cast it usually surprises people. Second and third time, if we do it 3 times, is not usually quite as good. And then our finisher is Eddymerk Crab. So basically this one, we can play at flash speed. Usually by the time we cast it, it's 2 or 3 mana, and it's a big 5/5, and then we just try to protect it on the board. All of our lands can be islands. That's kind of the whole point, but we've got a few that can be plains as well if we want it to be. I think that's enough of like a deck tech. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Ooh, nice. What's your win con with the Is It version that you're building? Okay, we've got turn 1 that, turn 2 Syncopate. Hopefully we draw into another land for 3 Steps Ahead. Yeah, this is not bad. I think we just play out the Soul Guide Lantern to start it out. And oh yeah, I gotta pass the turn. Oh, Otter's Prowess. Nice. That's fun. I like that. Ooh, we drew a Spell Snare too. That could be good. So this is probably Ouroboros, which is actually a pretty good matchup for this deck. Let's just go ahead and syncopate that. No Llanowar for you. Or, oh, well, I did that wrong, but that's okay. It's just the Llanowar. Alright, we did draw the land for 3 steps ahead. Yeah, I'm excited to try to build a Lutri deck, though, now that he's unbanned for being a commander. I had a build with him in mind, like, forever ago, and I can't remember what it is. Okay, we got another 3 steps ahead. That's pretty nice. Alright, if they don't cast anything next turn, I'm gonna just draw with 3 steps ahead. Also, these islands are pretty sick, I'm not even gonna lie. Do I care about this? I think I do. We'll say no. We'll hover like we have a 2-mana spell, so they think I'm looking at a card. Cornucopia. Okay, I don't know what I'm playing against anymore. You guys think this is like Omniscience or something? Or like a... Yeah, I have no idea, honestly. Soul God Lantern's actually pretty good against my deck. I don't know if they know I'm playing Eddie Merc Crab yet, but they might be able to guess. Okay. Let's hold for now. Odds are I'll probably 3 steps ahead, either to counter or draw a discard, but we'll see. How much do I care about that? Let's get rid of it. Better to be safe than sorry. That's a big guy. There's our land. Thank goodness. Okay. Now we hold up counter spells. I'm so glad they don't know I have a crab. Because otherwise they would have gotten rid of two of my things that make this cheaper. Let's see what they do here. Right now they've got quite a bit of mana. They still got 4 mana left, so my only option really is to just counter it like this. I can't really do the syncopate. But I feel like they're trying to ramp into like an Omniscience or something, so I'm trying to keep them off that as long as I can. I wish I had the mana to counter that. Sadly, I do not. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hallowed Fountain's huge. I'm gonna play that untapped so I can Angswift Savior. Okay, I don't care about Astral Cornucopia. I do care about Stock Up. So I'm gonna get rid of this, I think. So I need to do 4 mana. To make sure it goes away. Let's play this on blue. I am actually gonna pay the life so I can do both Eddie Merc and Aang here. Okay, they don't want something countered. Let's see what it is. Confiscate? Uh-uh. You are not taking my 1 white source. Nice try. I mean, I guess they still could, but... Oh, I should have Eddie Merced already. I could have tapped on their Llanowar. Oopsie. That's okay. We'll just play this. Okay. Let's get rid of some of their instants and sorceries. Swing in for 7. And I guess I'm probably going to end up drawing a card to try to get a counter spell. They really like this Mysterized Village. I mean, it's really good against my deck, actually, so let's see what they do. It'd be fun to copy Confiscate a bunch of times. They have another one. That's really funny, actually. They're taking my mana. These jerks. Okay, honestly, if that's what they're doing, I'm not that worried so far. Well, they stock up probably for something crazy, but they've got quite the mana base over there. Guess I just gotta try to race whatever they're looking for. Another Aetherize is not really what I was looking for, but that's okay. We'll draw a Waterbending Scroll one of these days, or an Opt, maybe. Oh, they got a Bossing save. That's actually kind of tough. Now they can Chump Block, so I'm really just swinging in with Aang. Oh, they're on a 5-turn clock, which I don't think is fast enough. And it's going to be even longer with the cornucopias. Oh, man. I still don't know really what their plan is. Maybe they're playing... what's that card called? It's... the thing that can copy permanents. It's like blue-green for like triple X or something, and you make like X copies of whatever you target. It's probably a good idea to keep up this Into the Flood Maw for that, because that can definitely come up. I can't remember what the card is called now. It makes a bunch of copies of something. We've got to play it for like a ridiculous amount of mana to make it work. Okay, they still don't have it, I guess. Otherwise, they would probably play it by now. Since they do have all the mana in the world. Do they have a board wipe? Not sure why they're swinging. I don't think I need all of these, so I'm just going to play it tapped for now. Okay, they will definitely find their card that they're looking for with that. I'm going to go ahead and counter that spell. So I'd rather have them draw a card than go look at the top 11 cards of their deck and be able to find whatever they want out of it. Oh, now they have double bossing, say. Might actually be able to take out the crab here if they play it right. Or they're just gonna slowly try to knock me out, I guess. Okay, we got another Aang, which is great. Are they gonna triple block here? No, okay, they're jumping. Not sure why they didn't swing in that case, to be honest, but I guess I'll take it. Also, Angswift Savior is really good against X spells, because I don't think you can pay the extra mana. Triple Bossing Say is brutal, dude. Alright, what do you got? You playing your big thing? Oh, Confiscate. I guess I probably do play Aang here. Yeah. Actually, that was pretty pointless. I just realized they can play it again for 2 mana. Man. I don't think we're gonna have the damage to get through here with all these bossing saves. Another Eddymer Crab does help though. That's for sure. They're still jumping. Alright, I will try to play this Eddymer Crab on their turn and hope that I can get enough damage through now, but I feel like I'm just a little too far behind. I'm just waiting for them to play whatever crazy win the game spell they have. Okay, they're just playing Confiscate. That's fine. I'll just tap it for a white mana. Make them think I have something. Okay, Earthbend. Surprised, honestly, they haven't been swinging in more. I feel like they can get some damage off. But I might be able to get this Eddymer Crab off and finish the game. Yeah, I think I actually went off that attack. I think I probably could have won either way. Just because I have Into the Flood Maw as well. Tap down these two. They still have a lot of mana up, so I want to tap as much of that down as I can. And get rid of their Llanowar. I think that's game, unless they have something for like 1 mana. I guess Into the Flood Maw is what I'm scared of here. But I think I got it. Oof. Not bad. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you next time. I usually stream on Tuesdays, Sundays, and Thursdays, by the way, if you want to come hang out. Magic's on Thursdays and Sundays right now. Alright. We won our first game. Let's go. Sounds good. Catch you later. Okay. Spell Snare is 3 steps ahead. Soul Guide Lantern. I'll keep it. It's not my favorite hand. So far, every game I've played with this deck, I have not been able to draw a Waterbending Scroll in the first game. I don't know what it is. You know, I'll go ahead and pay 2 life. And then do a Soul Guide Lantern so I can draw a card. Worst case scenario. Actually, with what this is, I might actually keep that. I was thinking I would send it away, but I think I actually need the Soul Guide Lantern. Maybe not. Not really sure what I'm up against yet. Let us find out. Okay. Probably gonna play a 3 steps ahead for some card draw, but if I have to counter, I will. Probably don't need all these spell snares. Okay. Now I can play Eddie Mert Crab on their turn, so I'll probably do that. If I don't have anything to counter. I do have something to counter, so I will. Okay, another land is actually pretty big. Yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen, really. Guess I just exile the graveyard. So you're just a 4/4. Counter the shared roots so they can't go find more stuff. And then I'll play Eddie Mert Crab. So I can get a little bit of a tempo play going here. I'm going to play this really quick so they don't get any ideas. And then hold up some counter magic. Alright. I don't think they're actually going to win this race like they think they are. Okay, I'm going to draw. Okay. This turn I'm going to make a copy of Eddie Mert Crab before combat. Hey buddy, come here. Hi Chester. You having a good day so far? Chester's here to hang out, guys. Say hello. Alright, let's see if they have a counter spell. I'm assuming they will. Or they'll do that. That's actually pretty bad. I'm in danger. I should have left up mana for Syncopate instead of greeting for the card draw. Dang. Ever is pretty useless here, so I'm going to bounce it back to his hand. Hey Chester, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. And we draw a land. Wow, that stinks. If I had just held up the Syncopate, I could have had the win. Chester, you gotta coach me. I'm bad at this game. Let's see. Not a bad hand. We got a bounce. We got a counter spell. And then we can play Ang on turn 3. Maybe my counter spell is not going to be that good. But my bounce spell is going to be great. Bye, Chester. Thanks for hanging out. Now we can do Hang Swift Savior on whatever they play. Okay. Oh man, I think every creature they play is going to be a elemental though. So unless they play 2 in 1 turn, I'm probably not going to get to use a counter spell at all. You got it, buddy. My hang is gone. We're almost able to just cast the Eddie Mark Crab, basically. I don't understand how it's so hard for me to draw the freaking... What's it called? Okay, this is a little trick too. If you tap down their mana creature during their upkeep, they won't have the mana for the turn. Unless they have something they can cast with Flash. Or some way to counter it. But I think it's generally a pretty good idea. Ugh. They're thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to counter it. They basically got the mana out of it because they have an instant Kindred sorcery. Or Kindred instant, I guess. Dang. Well played, well played. I'm going to tap both of them down this turn with my second Eddie Merc Crab. See if they have another Kindred instant. Oh, smart. Yeah, I don't have a way to counter that, so. This spell, Detect Intrusion, has been really solid. It's very good against like, very interactive decks. I will say, one really nice thing about these Eddie Merc Crabs is they are elementals. So, Thunderflock does absolutely nothing against it. Let's see if we can draw some answers to some things. Nope. Okay. I think we just keep the pressure up here. I'm probably okay going for the trade. I could etherize myself, but I feel like that's not really worth it. Oh, he's playing something I can counter? How kind of you. I'm not going to let you play it, my friend. If I have an option to counter you, I'm going to take it. Hate to be that guy. Vibrance is annoying, though. Don't do that. Gonna hit me in the face. And gain life. It's rude on both sides of it. Double Cavern of Souls. Golem? No! Okay, well, we can counter this at least, because that's not a golem. I don't know why they wouldn't just play it on Sphinx. But, there we go. Alright, let's swing in with Crab. Not jumping this time. We'll just play the land, and we can hold up the Aetherize to hopefully get us out of a pinch. Please. Don't play any cool things. I think I know what they're gonna play. It's the black blue guy. Oh no, you're gonna play Roaming Throne. I can't answer it this time. So I think I am cooked here. Unless they just have nothing else in hand. Okay. We might be safe for a little bit. I mean, they can like quadruple block this. Let's see what they do. I'm hoping it's jumping. Or like block with 2. Yeah, that's huge. We'll just bounce the token. Hey, buddy. You bored? Come here. That's pretty gross. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll let the crab go. And I'll probably bounce either this turn or next turn. Okay. Ashling's pretty good. Cycling through their deck for all their best cards. Yeah, maybe I need to just try this Elementals deck instead of Brewing, because it's pretty solid already. Oh, didn't even swing? Okay. Ugh. Also, by the way, I saw somebody else try this. You can't transform it twice, even if you pay for it. For some reason, that trigger doesn't let you transform back. I guess maybe because it's not like in the state it needs to be in to transform in the way it's saying for the ability. I don't know exactly, but that's my guess. Alright, they're just cooking me with this vibrance. Oh man. Oh my god, another roaming throne. I think I'm cooked. I mean, I'm just gonna bounce it by itself then if you want to do that. I'm not gonna etherize unless you make me. And you made me. It triggers so many times. That's crazy. They have essentially infinite mana at this point. I'm telling you, this deck does not want me to play Waterbending Scroll, because, like, every time I've played it, I just can't draw the scrolls, and I went off of something else. Maybe I need to mulligan for scroll hands. Maybe that would help. Alright, but I'm not quite dead yet. If they get another Vibrance, I'm dead. For sure. Which... 2 already in the graveyard. Are they gonna hit me with lethal? Okay. Force in my hand. They're playing smart. I can't believe they're thinking of the Aetherize, honestly. I guess they know I've had a card in my hand the whole time, but... Oh, and they had the vibrance too. GG. GG. Well played. Okay. Well, that did not go to plan. Let me real quick go grab some water. I will be back in just... Alright. I am back. I brought with me Chester. Hello, buddy. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna mulligan hard for waterbending scrolls. Because I need them. And this game does not want to give them to me. Well, hey, we got it. Not much else, but we got a waterbending scroll. Okay, let's do turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern. And then we'll do turn 2 waterbending, turn 3 Ing. Unless something else comes up. Alright. Sorry, joke. Give me a sec. Sorry, excuse me, I'm dying. Jesus. I don't know how I choked on a freaking nut. Kind of sad, actually. Alright. We can hold up Aang this turn. Yeah, let's Aang this. I think it's worth to slow down whatever they're thinking of doing with the Earthbenders. Because they want to Earthbend the tunnel. Because then they can sack it and get an extra land out of it. But now I need to draw like a counter for that. Hopefully an annul, but I'll take whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and draw with this. We got the annul. So I'll hold that up for the Earthbender's Ascension. Because I think they're going to play that again this turn. And I'll probably just draw it with Soul Guide. Let's not do that. See if they have anything else to play. Don't really have any answers at the moment, so. Alright. I'm just going to draw. I really need to get another Soul Guide Lantern, actually. Because I think they might be the deck that can play lands out of their graveyard. But we will see. I've been holding on to the escape tunnel forever. Okay. If they play something scary, I'm going to opt first. See if I can draw something to stop it. And then we'll do a waterbending scroll to see if we can draw something to stop it. Okay, we could not. Whoops. Okay. Also, 3 Steps Ahead can make more waterbending scrolls. I just realized that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Sapling Nursery is actually kind of an issue. We're going to need to draw a lot of answers here. Oh my god, I got every waterbending scroll. That's crazy. Alright. Let's have 3 for now. We don't have to activate it every turn, but I'm going to draw with all of them right now. So many multiversal passages. I don't need those. Give me some removal, please. I guess I'll take counter magic. We're getting close to being able to cast these Eddie Merc crabs, but it's taking a lot longer than I really wanted it to. And I will say the Eddie Merc crabs are still pretty good against what they have. Alright, now I need an Aetherize, I think. Oh hey, there it is. Okay, they swung with their Reacher, which is really good for me. Okay, play an island. Let's start drawing. Because I need a lot of answers here, I'm actually going to draw to the point of discarding if I need to. Because I just need a lot of answers. Long River Pool would have been nice a little bit ago. I'll hold off from here, probably. Go ahead and swing in. Go ahead and get rid of that. And now we can Eddie Merc Crab as much as we need to. Tap those down. And then on their turn I can tap them down too, or I can Aetherize. Probably more likely I'll Aetherize here. Ooh, that might change it though. Does it change it? I think I'd rather counter that. And then I can Eddie Merc Crab to hold off some of the damage here. Ice-Tool Explorer is bad. Oh, Ice-Tool Explorer is so bad. It's gonna make so many guys. Aetherize is my savior here, though. We're still safe for now. Tap down the two biggest guys. Because I think I'm still dead on board if I don't jump block with my Eddie Merc crab here. So we're still alive. But we might not be in a second. Okay, no, we don't have to jump block, thankfully. They can give it one more counter at instant speed. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, we're gonna have to Etherize for sure then, next turn. The only issue I'm having here is I really can't swing with Aang. Okay, let's just triple draw here. Okay, let's play this. We'll discard a land here. I need them to get to the point where they don't have any basics left in their deck. I don't know how many basics they run, but I don't know that it matters. Luckily, they don't seem to have anything that does damage other than swinging. And luckily, they're greedy, so they want all the damage in the world. And they're going to let me Etherize. Thank you. That's 2 mana. Oh my god. I can't counter that with with Syncopate, so you got it, boss. Okay. Also can't counter that with Syncopate, sadly. Or Spell Snare, wish I could. Maybe they'll let me Syncopate the Ice Steel. Okay. We're still in this. I don't know how many lands they have in their deck. We will certainly find out. And I think, actually, low-key, depending on what they do here, I might be able to win. I think I can win here. I think I can win here. It all depends on if they crack their escape tunnel or not, though. Okay, they didn't. I can kind of force them to chump here, though. Alright, let's draw. Come on, give me an Etherize. Or something. Please. Okay. Not an Etherize. So if they crack that, they don't have any basics in their graveyard. They probably have another basic. They get 2 guys. I think I can 3 steps ahead to tap down those guys before blocks. If I'm understanding mechanics correctly. There we go. Holy crap, that was close. That was such a good game. GG's. Well played. Alright, back up into 2. Diamond tier 2 feels good. Let's go. Okay, let's try it again. This is an okay hand. Not amazing, but it's okay. I want to say I probably do play this on turn 1. Oh, right. I have to end my turn. Lightstall Inquisitor, huh? Alright. We'll do a land. That's fine. Don't really want to reveal too much about the deck yet, so. So I think this is Angels. We'll see how I do into Angels. I think Angels should be a good deck for me to play against. The Momo's pretty strong. Probably just gonna go ahead and bounce that. Oh, I should have done that at their end step. Oops. That was a huge misplay, actually. Oh, they didn't play it. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Amazing, I guess. I don't know why they didn't just replay it. Maybe they thought I had a counterspell for it. Sage of the Skies, okay. Okay, so they're a double spell, or a 2 spells a turn kind of deck. Interesting. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Definitely want Waterbending Scroll. I don't think they're a graveyard deck, so I'm gonna act like they're not. I kind of need white mana, honestly. I'm gonna need to draw into some things soon, so I'm gonna start working on that. Clarion Conqueror, huh? That's pretty strong. Let's go ahead and Waterbending Scroll then. Yeah, I really need either a white mana or a Aetherize, actually. Aetherize would be best. Honestly, Eddie Merc Crab's not that bad. I can actually opt first, too, to make it cheaper. Do that before combat. Oh, they got 2 of them? That's crazy. Alright. Let's go ahead and play this. See if we can get Aetherized instead. No, I don't mind the redraw here. Because I can actually play that essentially for free as well, because I don't like Eddie Merc Crab cheaper. Another Eddie Merc Crab's not bad, but I really need Aetherize, so. Alright, let's step down their 2 biggest guys. Do they have protection? That'd be crazy. They have protection, it's GG's. Okay, no, just to get lost. Could be worse. Okay. I don't think Into the Flood mod is good enough. Bounce that. And then we just pay 2 life. GG. Go out on my terms. Dang it. That deck just has the perfect counters to my waterbending scroll. Everybody's been playing the 3-mana dragon guy because he's so good against like the meta decks, because it gets rid of all the abilities of those certain types. So dang it. Okay. This is okay. With the opponent going first, Syncopate's kind of bad, actually. Let's do it like this. Yeah, we'll hold up into the Flood Maw. Odds are they're playing Badgermole Cub. Nope. Not what I was expecting. Alright, we will Waterbending Scroll then. And then next turn we can into the Flood Maw. Or something we draw. Okay, is this the graveyard deck? Okay, this is like the elemental graveyard deck. I hate wistfulness. You jerk. Okay. I see how it is. Let's do a tap land for now, and we'll do a Soul Guide Lantern. Just get rid of wistfulness here. Honestly, I probably should have gotten rid of the other one, but it is what it is. If they want to play the Esper Origins for their cold turn, I'll take it. Okay, Annul is pretty decent. I don't know if they play any enchantments per se aside from these guys, but guess we'll find out. Moon Shadow, okay. You got it, boss. Don't really have anything I want to do here, to be honest, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and play the land. We'll do an Aang plus either a Null or into the Flood Maw. Good job, Chester. You're a beast. Guess Chester doesn't want to hang out with me. Pretty messed up. Take 3 this time. Yeah, I mean, I'll just chill, I guess. Until they play something threatening, and then I can answer it. We're almost to the point where I can just flat out cast grab, so. Alright, so they're definitely like the Chimera Burrow here. Just gonna dang Swift Savior here. Yeah, you can definitely kill that guy. You got it, bud. Alright, another Eddymer Crab. I'll probably just into the Flood Maw this turn in some capacity. Because I just need to start getting Eddymer Crabs down so I can put some pressure on. Nice thing is they're starting to take the counters off of this guy, so actually have something to target potentially. Okay. Go ahead and bounce that. Okay, next turn, I'm just gonna Eddie Merc Crab before they attack. Or I can long reverse pull if they play something I need to counter, but I don't think they will. Okay. Probably actually have to counter that. We have a... Wait! I have an annul. I'm so goofy. That was goofy behavior right there. Alright, well... I guess this turn we could do Eddie Merc Crab plus into the Flood Maw, or just an Eddie Merc Crab. Really either way. Okay. You got it, boss. Yeah, you can take something, that's fine. Either way, I get a crab out of it, so... Assuming they take one of those. Yep. Goodbye, crab. You're the best. Oh, sorry, buddy. Crab time. Now we're just gonna exile your graveyard, dude. Not really gonna let you be anybody cool. Huh? Pharaoh can copy stuff in a graveyard? Wild. Okay. I guess I don't play enough creature decks to see that interaction very often. Alright, we have got to draw some card draw, please. Yep, can't do anything about that. Oh, they've got... Oh, they went for the land? Really? Kind of surprised. They've got a lot of mana. Ah, that's why. Okay. He's got a big dude. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna enter the Flood Maw that. I need the life. I can't really afford a 4-hit on me at this point. Opt. That's decent. Yeah, I guess it's got to be what I draw. Unfortunately. But if they have the thing that lets me, or that takes stuff out of my hand, I'm absolutely cooked. Oh god. That's also pretty strong. Now I see what they're trying for. Muldrotha is pretty spicy. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you just cast the enchantment spell, my dude. Good try, though. Okay, we're just gonna bounce their whole board that they swing with. Which is not a lot, but it is something. It holds me for a turn. Actually, no, it doesn't, because they can just play the enchantment again. Ah, rip me. Rip in pieces. Man. That makes me sad. Okay. Let's try this again. Alrighty. We got Ops, we got Waterbending Scrolls, we got Aetherizes. It's the perfect hand. We did it. Except we don't have a lot of removal, but it's fine. Who needs that anyway? Okay. I guess before I discard, I'll draw. I guess I'll just draw another Opt. That's fine. And we'll discard an Opt. We'll do blue. Let's just go ahead and play the Waterbending Scroll here. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can just hold. If we don't, we go Opt, find a land. Okay, we opt to find a land. That's what we wanted. And I'll fade life with this, so I can Long River spoil whatever they play. Okay, so we're up against discard. This is actually a fairly good matchup for us, honestly. Mostly because I can really just outdraw them with Waterbending Scrolls. And just counter everything they do. Nope. See if we can draw another land. Nope. Alright. We'll hold, we can syncopate, or into the Flood Maw if we need to. Or I can just Waterbending Scroll, that works too. What you got? Ah, nice. Honestly, I probably just hold. I haven't played anything scary yet, so I think we're chilling. Yeah, I'm fine discarding a card here. Syncopates are not that great at this point in the game because they have so much freaking mana. So, I think drawing is better right now than making copies of Waterbending Scroll at the moment. Eddymert Crab is a great draw. Let's go ahead and play that. Only 2 mana, what a steal. Okay, making fish to chump block the 5/5. I'll take it. It still did 1 damage. I'm losing the race, but it's fine. Okay, I do probably have to counter that. Not that I really expect that they're gonna play a lot of 2 spells around right now, but they might. Oh, there we go. Much better. Now I can do this for 1 mana. And 0 next turn. Huge. Okay. If I can get away without having to use... Oh, I should have swung. Whoops. I forgot I had a crab. No. Sad days. Ugh. Oh, I'm tired. If they don't casting spells, I'm definitely making another waterbending scroll. Let's see what they do, though. Yeah. Waterbending scroll part 2. Double the card draw, double the fun. Oh, triple, I guess. Jeez. We're drawing cards for days. We're waterbending. We're doing it. Like, how did he waterbend? He's such a good waterbender. Honestly, I'm almost at the point where I want to bounce the Sun Pearl card so I can counter it. But not quite at that point. Can't really effectively counter that, unfortunately. I'm hoping they cast another spell, actually. Might be able to syncopate it. Oh, sweet. Thanks. That's actually big for us. Okay. We definitely do this for 3. Because I would like to keep my Eddie Mer Crab. Thank you. Let's draw. See if we can draw a land, hopefully. Nice. So now we can just tap all of them. And swing. I've got Etherize or more crabs as backup, so I think we're in pretty good shape here. Actually, we can do both. Might as well do both, actually. Yeah, we'll let them swing, and then I'll Etherize, and then start countering some of their stuff. I'll do Spell Snare on the Sun Pearl, and then I'll do Syncopate on the big guy. Oh, actually, I really can't do Syncopate for the big guy. All I can do is Spell Snare. And then I'll just Eddie Merc Crab. Now I got 2 5/5s coming your way. What do you think about that? Yeah, about to have 3. Jeez. We're going through our whole deck. Okay. I am going to go ahead and play these. Because, well, why not? I'll just play one of them, actually. I want to keep up mana for Syncopate if I can. And then I can play more crabs. Honestly, if they didn't block as much, they might have been able to just take us out with all their tokens. But they know I have more crabs on the way, so they have to be careful. And whenever I go for the finish, I can do double into the Flood Maw. Do they have a second spell is the question. Yeah, I will gladly take that attack. Yeah, I'm gonna double Eddie Merc Crab here. I think they're holding and just gonna do a token. And then I can just swing in with a bunch of Eddie Merc Crabs. Card. I'm gonna go grab the other Eddie Merc Crab. So I'm swinging with 20 damage around. Okay, let's triple draw. I might even play that, honestly. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. 4. Play that tapped. Let's play Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of the Zenith guy again. And then let's swing. Grabs for days. I'll block one with a fish. I have Ether Eyes plus Flood Maw on the backswing or Long River's Pull, depending on what they play. I somehow have not drawn any of my Angs so far. I guess I don't have a ton of them, but... Okay, they're drawing for answers. They definitely need one. Okay, if they don't do anything on their turn, I am going to bounce Zenith and the token. Hey, buddy. You want to play, huh? I mean, if you don't do anything on top of that, I am just going to let it happen. Definitely Long River's Pull that. Yeah, we got there. Let's go. Jester's the best. Alright. We got the dub. Honestly, I'm probably only going to play till 9:30 tonight. I'm really tired. I don't think I got enough sleep last night because I was playing the new Apex Legends update. And, first of all, it's fantastic. Second of all, I should not have done it and also gotten up at 6 a.m. That was a mistake. Okay, this is not terrible. Double Ang. It's not my favorite, but it's fine. The whole point is to slow him down as much as we can so we can get the dub. Oh, man. Excuse my yawning. Alright, what's she playing? Barthen? Alrighty. Blue-black could be something I don't want to deal with. It's looking like it's probably the Demir... Is it Excruciator? That's what I'm thinking. And with that in mind, I'm going to try a Waterbending Scroll here, because I think the earlier I get that down, the better off I'm going to be. But I still need to draw more lands, so... Yeah, this is definitely Excruciator. Hoping I draw a land. I did not. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think we just have to hold, because we need to... They're going to try to Chimera this. So I have, I guess, 8 copies of those that I have to deal with. Because I really can't let them get that casting off. Honestly, Harvester of Miseries I don't care a ton about. I'd rather go for a card draw than get rid of that, to be honest. Okay, now we're drawing stuff. Let's go. What is the least helpful in this matchup? Probably a second Ang, honestly. I'd rather have hard counters if I can. I don't always have that option, but when I do, I would like them. Problem is now they can probably guess I have an egg in my hand. So we'll see what they do. If they get their Cavernous Souls, I might be cooked though, just straight up. Also just need to draw my Graveyard Hate. Oh, do they have Chimera off of that? Oh, thank God. I was scared for a second there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now, just in case I draw the Graveyard Hate. I did not. But we're chilling. Waiting for Chimera, basically, here. If they draw into the Cavern of Souls, I might just be cooked. Do I stop that? Frankly, I don't think I do. I'd rather it be in their hand than in the graveyard. Long River Bowl. They don't have 6 mana right now, so I think this is fine. I do have to be careful that I don't get just murked by this Harvester of Miseries, but I think we're okay for now. It's opt. We need counter magic as much as possible. There's some. Huge. Alright, now I can do Waterbending Skull for free. Alright, we're looking much better now. I'd like to get some Graveyard Hit though going as quick as I can. I don't have the free resources to deal with this guy right now. I need to have probably all 6 mana up at the moment, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to start dealing with him starting next turn. Let's just counter that. Yeah, let's Eddie Merc Crab so we can have a return fire. They might want to kill it. We'll see. That's A-okay with me. Take you 3 damage. Yeah. We can go through 3 cards here in the top of our deck. A null is not helpful in this matchup. I will probably have to Into the Flood Maw this Harvester. Don't really have an option there, so. Kind of glad we drew a second one. I could also Etherize it, I guess, but that's not quite as good. This is so obnoxious, like every time. I mean, I can. The problem is if I airbend that, it just comes in fully for 2 mana. If I do this, they can they can't. Well, they could Chimera, but I don't think I care if they Chimera. If I do this for 5, they still can do it. So I guess let's opt. See if we draw and do an answer. And a island is not the answer. Triple into the Floodmaw could be. Yeah, we'll just let it resolve. It is what it is. Now they know my whole hand. It really, really sucks. They probably get rid of Aang. Because now that they know Syncopate's there, it's basically pointless. Gonna bounce it. You know it. I know it. We all know it. You counter it, I'm gonna bounce it again. You play it again, I'm gonna bounce it again. I don't really have a lot of options, so. Okay. Let's draw. Probably want to keep as many cards in my hand as I can so they think something's going on. I mean, I guess I might as well do this for 4 when they tap down so much mana for me. Thanks, buddy. I will crab. And hope they don't have more removal. They do. They totally have more removal. Oh my god. Okay, 3 steps ahead's a great draw. Eddie Merc's also a good draw. Okay. We might be turning this around. See what they got. And I definitely have to counter that. I probably draw also. Oh, Soul Guide is so good. It's Eddie Merc. We're starting to turn this around a little bit. Do they have more removal for me? They played what? 2 Bitter Triumphs? And they have a 3rd? You gonna kill my crab? Okay. Let's go ahead and draw. Probably just go ahead and cast the Soul Guide here. I'm pretty willing to crack this if they play Kyvero. Alright, let's go swinging. We gotta get a clock on there, otherwise we're just cooked. Honestly, I probably have to do this Meticulous Archive, because they might have another one in their hand. And I need to make sure I have a hard counter spell for them. Ready to go. And I can go through 3 more cards. So, see if they have it. They still can't do it and Kyvera on the same turn. Deadly cover-up, huh? I'm actually going to try to counter this. I feel like this is pretty worth it. The counter, if I can draw into a counter spell. Because if they get rid of my crabs, my only way of winning is Aang. So I'm gonna need to draw something. I think they forgot what they were doing. Oh, there we go. Okay, I didn't want a waterbending scroll. I'm gonna draw. That's not good. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of all my crabs. Very rude of you. Smart, but rude. Okay, so my only way of winning now is if I play Aang or I mill them out somehow. But I'm gonna draw cards faster than them, so that's impossible. I need to control the game and make sure Aang is the only creature on the board, basically. Okay. Go ahead and play that. Go ahead and play that. Let's go ahead and draw. Draw. Go ahead and draw. Oh my god. How bad can, like, 4 draws be? I mean, if they have Excruciator here, I'm done. I'm cooked. Luckily, they don't have one in graveyard right now, so. But if they have another deadly cover-up as well, I'm over. I'm through. Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. I can survive that, so. Hey, sure, bro. You can return my waterbending scroll if you'd like. See that I have absolutely nothing in my hand. I don't think Aetherize is worth getting rid of. I think Into the Floodmaw is just better, objectively. Into their game plan, at least. Okay. And I definitely have to bounce that. I'll chill on the Into the Floodmaw for now. How? Am I drawing all the lands? Come on, give me something. I need an Aang. Aang. Bruh. I've got 2 Aangs left in my deck somewhere. I have more counter spells, which is good. And honestly, I'm willing to go down to 1. I'm chill with that. Actually, wait. Let me check something. They can make me draw cards and lose 3 life, so I'm actually going to bounce that. Can't really go down below 3, I guess. I mean, I can. I have the counter spell back up too, but... yeah, no. Just take it away. Take that away. And we have to draw an Aang soon. Aang is our only shot here. Bruh, how are we not drawing Aang yet? This is insane. And honestly, I'm gonna save... that does nothing, my dude. Better off cycling that card against my deck, honestly. Okay, give me an Aang, please. Okay, let's play this. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's redraw. There he is, finally. We did it. Alright, we have to discard a lot, but freaking worth it. Alright, and now we can bounce that with Aang, and then we can just start protecting the crap out of it. Alright, Avatar Aang, your time to shine. I think he actually wins with this too. I don't even have to do anything. He's just gonna be a big beefy boy. And then he gets a 1/1 counter, and I just have to bounce that. Actually, I don't have a bounce spell in hand right now. Crap! He's gonna block it for 1 round. But I have counters, so I think I'm good. I guess just to be safe, we can draw things. Okay. Let's do 1 draw, I guess, for now. I don't want to discard, but... okay, what you got? We did it! Yo! I did not think I was going to win that game. Holy crap. Holy guacamole. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to end it a little early today. I'm pretty exhausted from everything. Appreciate everybody hopping in, though. This was a very fun stream. A lot of new faces. We get to play some mono green elves and some mono blue tempo, quote unquote. I'm gonna have to attempt to build something with Celestial Reunion. So I didn't really realize it has to have the same creature type, so gonna have to work on that. But I think the mono blue tempo deck works really well. The elves deck works pretty well too. I mean, honestly, it kind of just turned into a mono green Ouroborid deck without the Ouroborid, with more elf focus. So not that great, but yeah. Next time, I don't know if I'm gonna play standard or if I'm gonna play draft. I don't know. I might try something new. We'll see. I'm kind of too EP to make any decisions right now. But anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. It was a blast. We talked about llamas. We played some Magic, and we had a blast. So I'll catch you guys later. Hope y'all have a great start to your weekend. Finish out the week strong. Peace.